Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.
See, if they are saying that, who can I vote for as the president in this country? Omoyele Sowore. Now, I'm not voting for Omoyele Sowore because I know his capability, no. Ohun tèmi ṣe fẹ́ vote for Omoyele Sowore ni pé ó ń gbá lórí ẹ̀. System wa ti corrupt. System wa ó ti corrupt to the extent pé gbogbo àwọn leaders wa, àwọn politicians yẹn, gbogbo àwọn tó ti jẹ́ past governor, past vice president, governor, wọ́n ti corrupt. But mo rí pé Omoyele Sowore is the kind of person to hate every one of them. So mo believe pé tó bá tiẹ̀ kó gbogbo àwọn politicians wa yìí, àwọn kúrògbé tó bá tiẹ̀ lè dà wọ́n sẹ́wọ̀n tó ń tú àṣírí wọn torí wọn ò fẹ́ tú àṣírí ara wọn, gbogbo wọn ló mọra wọn. Wọ́n kàn máa ń tarnish image ara wọn ta kẹ́lẹ̀ rí wọn ni. They are all friends. So the only person tí mo rí as tó wù pé bí ṣe fẹ́ ṣe lélẹ̀ is Omoyele Sowore. He said one thing about Peter Obi, and to me, èmi náà believe Peter Obi torí mo mọ̀ pé Peter Obi kò fẹ́ jẹ president ni. He just want to make names. To God who made me, Peter Obi cannot take all the bold steps that TINUBU can take. He can't do it. Torí ó máa bẹ̀rù àwọn nǹkan kan, ó yẹ máa bẹ̀rù pé wọn ò ní vote fún un second time. Ẹ wo àwọn nǹkan kan tí TINUBU ń ṣe. Kò ro second time pé òun máa ṣe. Kò ro second time pé tí n bá ṣe kínní. Ó jẹ́ ń take àwọn bold step yẹn. Ó jẹ́ affect àwọn north. Kò jẹ́ care second time yẹn. Nǹkan tó pè ní leader nìyẹn. So when Omoyele Sowore say this thing about Peter Obi, I know that Peter Obi is just a pretender. That's my own opinion. You have your own opinion. You can say anything. He's just a pretender. His own is mo fẹ́ dé sit here as president. Kò ní anything to fẹ́ offer. Mo wo interview Omoyele Sowore mo ní pé this is what I want. Because to me, my own opinion, ó máa difficult kíyàn kan. Tá bá in practice democracy lọ ní country, ẹ má yẹ kí n tàn yín. Opinion tèmi nìyẹn o. But torí pé ibi tá wà aláti sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí ni. But ibi tèmi rò pé a lè lọ òun ní kí Nigeria split kápín. But tó bá yẹ pé democracy yẹn lọ́yìn lè fight o, Omoyele Sowore lè ní prefer. Ó lè wá débẹ̀ kí nǹkan mi ṣẹlẹ̀ o, but mo mọ̀ wípé ó máa tú àṣírí àwọn leaders wa yìí. Ó máa tú àṣírí àwọn all these leaders in the north, in the east, and in the southwest, and in the north, in the south and the northeast. They are all the same thing. Peter Obi, all of them.
I know him as far back as 2007 or thereabout, when he was cheated out of the governorship at first, and you know, he was introduced to me, not in person, but his situation. By a friend of mine I respect a lot, Ken Dibe. He's like from Anambra State as well. He's a great writer. And he said, this is Peter Obi guy. We were all in the US at that time, and he's been cheated. And we went to work. He was, never met him. In fact, I met Peter Obi for the first time with Chinua Achebe.
Wow.
At an Achebe lecture. Several years later, I think, when he was now already governor. So he came and he was telling Achebe. Ojukwu was there too. And he came back. This was the day I knew that Ojukwu spoke Yoruba fluently, because I interviewed him.
Okay.
And it's still on the internet. And he said to Achebe, he said, I'm meeting Sowore for the first time. This guy was the one who made me governor. And Achebe is like, yeah, I'm not sure, because Achebe and I were close. His family, myself, before, he died. I mean, I sought Achebe out on my own. He's someone I've always loved. His books and his intellect. Yeah. So, and then Peter Obi said, can we meet upstairs? And I said to him, please, I'm not doing all this meet upstairs. And my witness was his person at that time, Valentine Obinyam. That was his special advisor on publicity. Very rabid guy like that. So, and a few years later, came okay and said, this guy is such a substandard, liar. And we started evaluating Peter Obi's performance and found out that everything you heard in terms of publicity, and that's the way he was packaged this time around, was the opposite. Substandard buildings or things that were never done. They were packaging him.
Mediocrity.
Yes, it was mediocre. We got upset. And we started digging into it. I'm telling you for the first time to his governance and found him to be a fake, as fake as they'd come.
I agree, 100%.
And he got upset. They went and printed posters in Anambra State. I think it was done by, Valentine, accusing me and Okedibe of being gay partners. So that's why I also knew that all the social media rabid attacks, he endorses it.
Yeah.
That's how he operates. But, he'll maintain dignified distance and act like if he sees you, greet you like.
Yeah.
But besides that facade, Peter Obi can lie.
Yeah.
When we were running for election, I noticed something about him. If Peter Obi wants to take a private jet, he will go and enter through commercial place. So he'll greet everybody, you think, and then they'll bring a vehicle and put him to go to the private jet area. One day we arrived and we came to campaign, and I think we were both in Lagos. We arrived on the same flight. This one was a commercial flight. And he waited for me. Maybe they did deliberately at the entrance of the plane. And I greeted him. By that very time, we took pictures. I had not left. I posted the picture myself, and these people like, Sowore has bowed down for B. But here is the next part. So we entered the vehicle. I saw him entering a vehicle, and I followed. Turns out he was going to the private section where they treat VIPs.
Oh.
And then saw him with a whole coterie of, I said, but you came alone and they were all there. Apparently, those ones probably flew on a private jet.
Okay.
But he decided to fly commercial. And I now asked the guy who was driving, because we were in a car, a Hilux van. I said, let's wait and see what Peter Obi drives. Because I was actually expecting that he was driving, was the Innocent Motors.
Okay.
Peter Obi had nothing less than 10 big Toyota SUVs waiting for him. There was this Mercedes Space Bus. And I was telling myself, why do you have to lie? So why do you have to cover up all this? Nobody's going to be upset with you that you're a presidential candidate if you have a convoy. But look at this trajectory. And that packaging is his style. Yeah. And if you want to get away with finding out, then he'll send his people after you. Yeah. So when you saw that I stood my ground in 2023 against him, I knew him. And he knew that I knew him.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe.
Face TV was Swoby.